Shalom, shalom. This is the book of Psalms, chapter 35, verse 27 as my preface precept. The book of Psalms, chapter 35, verse 27 as my preface precept. Let them shout for joy and be glad that favor my righteous cause. Yea, let them say continually, let the Lord Yahweh be magnified, which has pleasure in the prosperity of his servant. That was the book of Psalms, chapter 35, verse 27. Before I get started, I want to give all praise and glory to our power, Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem Harakah, Quadash. Double honors to the apostles, elder bishops of great millstone that taught me this truth, that rule well. Peace, salutation to the hopeful 144,000 elect men, saints that are left on planet Earth, as well as the 1/3 men, women, and children only in these last days. And to the new and to the few brothers and sisters listening to me that's in this truth, to you I say shalom. It's your brother Kawas with a quick hit. Hope the lesson's edifying and to the point. Israel, pray for me. I'm praying for you. Kwam Yasharallah, rise Israel. We got next, baby. Any day now, guaranteed. Can't wait. Book it. The two most important things you'll ever know in this world, in this truth, as an Israelite, is the name of the Father, which is Yahweh, and the name of the Son, which is Yahweh Shai. Esau Edom. Esau Edom is the so-called white man. He's not white, but he's red. He's our red, sinister Hebrew big brother, Esau Edom. We are Jacob of the Bible. Yahweh Shai to the chariots fly. Yahweh Shai to the missiles fly. That tortilla chip or the dip, the Maxine Waters or the guillotine. You better repent and come into this truth. We be the Hebrew Israelites of the Bible. This is Psalms of the Day, chapter 40. Get your Bibles. Let's jump right into it. Let's do it. That was Psalms chapter 35, verse 27 as my preface precept. Let me cue this up. I didn't even cue up Psalms 40. Oh, Salakia. That is not what I wanted. Let's go to Psalms chapter 40. Psalms chapter 40 from the top. Psalms chapter 40, verse 1. I waited patiently for the Lord Yahweh, and he inclined unto me and heard my cry. What does it say? Let me see. What do I got queued up here? Well, I do have it already queued up. So let's go out of that. Let's go back to this one. Let's see what I got right next to that one. It's okay. And I waited patiently for the Lord Yahweh. Patiently in this truth is not waiting for the bus, not waiting for the elevator. Patience is long suffering. I have patiently waited for the Lord Yahweh. And he inclined unto me and heard my cry. Let's look for that real quick. How long, Lord? Let me turn the slide on. How long, Lord? See what pops up. That's a good one. That's a good one too. How long? Revelation 6 and 10. How long, O Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai, holy and true, does not you judge and offend our blood on them that dwell on the earth? You see? So I waited patiently for the Lord Yahweh. How long, Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai, will it be before you take this damn devil Esau, Edom, the so-called white man, out of power. When will you restore unto Israel the kingdom? That's what they asked in Matthew 24. They was asking Yahushua, how long, Lord, will it be before you restore the kingdom back to Israel? How long do we have to deal with concrete and chemtrails and plastic and insufficiency and lack and homelessness, seedless fruit, the family broken, abortion? How long, Yahweh? Psalms 40:1. I waited patiently for the Lord, Yahweh, and we must do that. We must patiently wait, which is long suffering, vexed with the filthy conversation of the wicked, brokenhearted, and incline unto me, and he inclined unto me. See, when you wait for Yahweh, Bahashem Yahushua, he will incline or listen unto thee, and heard my cry. Abba Nawa, Hawashai, Nawa, Shalak, Yahushai, Babakushah, 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 our Father, Yahweh in heaven. How long, our Father Yahweh, our deliverer, send Yahushai now, Babakushah, 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 which is pleased. Psalms 40:2. He brought me up also out of an horrible pit. What is the horrible pit? America with a triple K. This lifestyle, the image of the beast, the way we live, think, pray, eat, raise our kids, deal with our women. It's a horrible pit, the image of America. The way this white man has ruined everything. He has brought us, Lord willing, we're part of a number of the hopeful elect men and 1/3 men, women, and children. He has brought us up out of a horrible pit by redeeming us, delivering us out of World War III into what the world call a UFO. He will bring us up. He brought me up out of a horrible pit, being a Christian, being out of order family member. A prosperity gospel loving Negro Christian is a horrible pit. Calling on Caesar Borgia, shaving your face, women wearing pants, loud, disrespectful. Beta males is a horrible pit. Out of miry clay, thick debt clay. The average American, 1 out of 4 American household is $7,000 to $10,000 in debt. Clay in the scriptures, Ibatya is debt. Miry clay. One out of every 4 American households are $7,000 to $10,000 in debt. So he brought me up out of a horrible pit. Prosperity gospel loving Christianity, Catholicism, Muslim, Dalai Lama, Buddha, the Gentile mindset, out of miry clay, being in debt. Financially, being in debt, spiritually and emotionally to the Most High by calling on Caesar Borgia and having that Gentile state of mind, and set my feet upon a rock. I'm in Psalms 40:2, and that rock that he set our feet upon is Yahushua. This knowledge, this truth, this understanding, this way of life. And establish my goings. Our goings now are established. Once again, I'll say it, I'm gonna keep saying it. When I got into this truth, I did not lose my mind. I found my mind. Now my goings are established. Where is our goings? To the new kingdom. Preservation, provision, immortality, ruling and reigning in righteousness forever are our goings. That's where we're headed. So now our goings are established. We know we're going that way. We're not going to the left. We're going to the right. Once again, do you want to get beamed up or burned up? You better get right or get left. You better choose this day who you will serve. Let me see what I got queued up right here. Okay, I'll keep going until I get to that, the thoughts. Okay. Psalms 40 and 3. And he has put a new song in my mouth. What is this new song? This knowledge, this truth, this understanding of who we are as Hebrew Israelites. It's not a new song, but it's an old song. It's an old song, but it's a new song, is what I meant to say. It's an old song because we used to know who we were. We used to call on Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai. Men were men, women were women. So it's an old song, but it's a new song. And there's only a few people that can sing that song, which is the elect, hopeful elect 144,000 elect men that are left on planet Earth, as well as the 1/3 men, women, and children only that can sing that new song, right? That's in Revelations 14. Let me get it. Revelations 14, I believe. Bear with me. Revelations 14. Let's see. Yes. Let's start from the top. Psalms 40 and 3 led me to Revelations 14 and 1. And I looked, and lo, a lamb stood upon Mount Zion. Who's that lamb? His name is Yahushua, who's a melanated man with a beard and afro and attitude. And Mount Zion is the congregation of the men, and well, the nation of Israel, but we're dealing with the men first. And with him, 144,000, having his father's name written in their foreheads. That's that the Wah. That's in Ezekiel 9 and 4. Revelations 14 and 2. And I heard a voice from heaven in Hebrew as the voice of many waters, like the sound of Niagara Falls. I don't know if you can look that up, but one day the sounds of Niagara Falls is loud, and the voice from heaven in Hebrew was loud like many waters, and as the voice of a great thunder. And I heard the voice of harpers harping with their harps. Whenever you see harpers or hear the word harp, that means it's a celebration. And I heard the voice of harpers harping with their harps. It was a celebration. Why? Revelations 14 and 3. And they sung, as it were, a new song before the throne. What is that new song? That's that gospel that's in, let's get that, Matthew 24 and 14. Matthew 24 and 14. And these are the words of Yahushua, Matthew 24 and 14. And this gospel of the kingdom shall be preached into the world. And this gospel, this new song, which is an old song, but it's a new song to these Christians, to these Gentile foreigners, to the Israelite foreigners, to these 2/3 unbelieving Negroes, these prosperity gospel loving Negroes. It's a new song. We don't call on Caesar Borgia. We call on Yahushua, two different people. It's a new song. We call Esau Edom the so-called white man, the devil the Bible speaks of. Christianity, prosperity gospel. Christianity doesn't do that. It is a new song. We exercise the righteous acts. We rehearse the righteous acts to the best of our ability by growing our beard, ruling our home in righteousness, watching our diet, no swine's flesh, no catfish, no shellfish. We prophesy the downfall of America. It's a new song to these prosperity gospel loving Christians, but it's an old song. And this gospel that you're hearing now, not Christianity, of the kingdom shall be preached in all the world, Craig. Why? For a witness. It is a witness. Can I get a witness? Unto all nations through a Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, YouTube, and then shall the end come. So now that's why the end is coming, because this gospel was preached, this new song, which is an old song. Let's get that as well. Jeremiah 28 and 8. When we get back to that Revelations 14 as well as this Psalms 40. Jeremiah 28 and 8. Jeremiah 28 and 8. The prophets, Lord willing, I'm part of that number of a prophet, the men of great millstone, and the men of like doctrine. the prophets that have been before me and before thee of old. That's that old song, but it's a new song now. Prophesied, not prosperity, prophesied both against many countries. America is a country. Russia is a country. The land of Israel is a country. Iran is a country. And again, UK is a country. Germany is a country. And against great kingdoms, America is a great kingdom of war, and of evil, bad times, and of pestilence. Let's read that again. The prophets that have been before me and before thee of old prophesied both against many countries and against great kingdoms of war. World War III is imminent. World War III is imminent. And of evil, bad times is imminent in America. And of pestilence, that jungle bump, Marburg. Back to Revelations 14:3. And they sung, as it were, a new song before the throne, just like we just read in Jeremiah 28:8. The prophets before me and before thee of old prophesied against many kingdoms, countries of war, right? This new song. And before the four beasts and the elders, and no man could learn that song. Listen good. But the 144,000 that are left on planet Earth. We are the only ones, Lord willing, I'm part of that number. We are the only ones that can sing this song, dance to this song, which were redeemed from the earth. Lord willing, I'm part of that number, as well as yourself, to be redeemed from the earth, being beamed up into what the world call a UFO. It's not a UFO. It's the chariot of the Most High Yahweh. Okay, back to Psalms 40:3. And he has put a new song in my mouth. We just talked about that. But it's an old song because the prophets of old prophesied this. But it's a new song to these prosperity gospel loving, 2/3 Jake unbelieving, voting, believing in America, Caesar Borgia, prosperity gospel loving Negroes. Even praise unto our power, Yahweh. Many shall see it and fear and shall trust in the Lord Yahweh these last days. Many shall see it. What's that? Exceeding great army. Let's get that. Ezekiel 37, or is it 38? It might be. Let me see. Bear with me. Let me get it. Ezekiel. Where you at, Ezekiel? Where you at, Ezekiel? There it is. Ezekiel 37. I'm gonna go to 37 first. I believe it's 37. Yes, let's get it. Khan. All right, let me go back. Where was it? I was in Psalms 40:3. I'm in Psalms 40:3, and he has put a new song in my mouth, even praise unto Yahweh our power. Many shall see it. That's that exceeding great army. Let's get that. Ezekiel 37:10. So I prophesied and he commanded me. So I prophesied as he commanded me. So I prophesied as he commanded me. It's not about prosperity. It's about prophecy. So I prophesied as he commanded me. Are you hearing that? So I prophesied as he commanded me, and breath came into them. The 144,000 elect, hopeful elect men that are left on planet Earth, as well as the 1/3 men, women, and children, and breath came unto them. The Holy Spirit, the Ruach Kodesh, came unto them, and they lived. What I said to you earlier, when I got into this truth, I did not lose my mind. I found my mind. And they lived and stood upon their feet, an exceeding great army. Let me get another one. Revelations. Let me see. I can go back to this Revelation I got queued up. I think I can. Yeah, let's go back here. Revelations 11. Bear with me. Revelations, it's 11. Bear with me. Con. Right here. So Psalms 40 and 3 led me to Ezekiel 37 and 10. Ezekiel 37 and 10 led me to Revelations 11 and 11. And after 3 days and a half, the Spirit, that's that, remember, Ezekiel 37 and 10, and the breath came into them, and they lived and stood upon their feet, an exceeding great army, right? Revelations 11 and 11. And after 3 days and a half, the Spirit of life from Yahweh entered into them, and they stood upon their feet, the exceeding great army, and great fear fell upon them which saw them. That goes back to that Psalms 40 and 3. Even praise unto our power, many shall see it and fear and shall trust in the Lord Yahweh. Revelations 11 and 11. And they stood upon their feet, and great fear fell upon them which saw them, right? Revelations 11 and 12. And they heard a great voice from heaven saying unto them in Hebrew, come up hither, come up hither, come up here. And they ascended up to heaven in a cloud. Christian, unbeliever, scoffer, hater, prosperity gospel lover, can't dance to this new song. And their enemies beheld them when they got delivered up into a cloud out of World War III. Lord willing, I'm part of that number. And their enemies beheld them. And you 2/3 Jake, unbelieving, prosperity gospel, voting, believing in America, Caesar Borgia calling on Negroes are the enemy, as well as Esau, Edom, and the other nations. You are the enemy as well. We don't like Negroes. We hate Keisha. We hate American Jake E. We hate beta males. We don't like you niggas. We don't like you. You are part of the enemy as well. And the enemies beheld them. And the enemies, you better read Psalms 83. Back to Psalms 40 and 3. Now Psalms 40 and 4. Blessed, empowered to prosper is that man, that woman, that elect lady, that man, the hopeful elect man that maketh, that's an action word, maketh the Lord Yahweh his trust, his dependency, and respecteth not the proud. We don't respect you, proud Christian, prosperity, gospel loving, voting Christian. We don't respect you. We don't respect proud, arrogant Esau, Edom, and the other nations, nor such as turn aside to lies. You prosperity, gospel loving Negro, Caesar Borgia loving Negroes, you turn aside to lies. Catholicism. It's about prosperity, brother. No, it's about prophecy, brother. You turn aside to lies. Catholicism is a lie. Esau Edom is a lie. Caesar Borgia is a lie. You can eat whatever you want is a lie. Not growing your beard is a lie. Women wearing pants is a lie. Beta males is a lie. Lesbianism is a lie. Adultery is a lie. Abortion is a lie. American with a triple K politics is a lie. Psalms 40 and 5. Many, O Yahweh, my power, are thy wonderful works which you have done. Man, when I read this, I was putting up precepts, but now the Spirit got me going all over the place because this lesson is not my video, not my lesson, it's his lesson. Many, O Yahweh, my power, are thy wonderful works which you have done. The earth, the trees, the beautiful animals, the different fragrances and aromas, flowers, You know what I mean? The fish, the good crystal clear, mineral filled water, our beautiful women, our handsome men. Many are the beautiful sky, the beautiful clouds, the rainbow, the galaxy. Many, O Yahweh, my power, are thy wonderful works which you have done, and your thoughts which are toward us. Did I get that queued up? Khan will let me hear. So it says, and your thoughts which are toward us. Psalms 40:5, where it says, and your thoughts which are toward us, led me to Jeremiah 29:11. For this is Yahweh speaking, for I know the thoughts that I have towards you, hopeful elect men that are left on planet Earth, saints, as well as the 1/3 men, women, and children. He knows the thoughts that he have toward us. Remember, he's only dealing with the hopeful elect men and the 1/3 men, women, and children, 144K men. He's not dealing with all of Israel right now, like he did during Egypt when he delivered us out of Egypt. He's not doing that no more. He's only dealing with the best of the best, the gleaning of the grape, the remnant. For I know the thoughts that I think towards you, by giving you immortality in the new kingdom, by giving you supernatural power prior to the missiles, by establishing the new kingdom with you, says the Lord Yahweh. Thoughts of peace in the new kingdom. We will have peace in the new kingdom. We are in our captivity. This is not our rest. America with a triple K is not our rest. It is our captivity. Believe it or not, prosperity, gospel-loving, Negro Christian, and not of evil. We are in evil. America with a triple K is evil. Esau Edom is evil. Prosperity, gospel-loving, Negro Christians are evil. Muslims are evil. To give you an expected end. What is the expected end? Immortality, the new kingdom, starting the kingdom off with the hopeful elect men, as well as the 1/3 men, women, and children. Let me prove that. I keep saying it. One of my favorites, Isaiah 1:9, right to the P-Zoin. Right to the P-Zoin. Isaiah 1:9. Except Isaiah 1:9, except the Lord Yahweh of hosts, armies of heaven as well as earth, had left unto us a very small remnant, the 144,000 elect men, as well as the 1/3 men, women, and children. We are the small remnant. Lord willing, I'm part of that number. We should have been like Sodom, and we should have been like Gomorrah, destroyed. But he's not going to allow the remnant, the 144,000 elect men and the 1/3 men, women, and children, the best of Israel. He will not allow us to be destroyed. He will allow us to be redeemed. Let me get that. Revelations, let me get Revelations. I want to say 19. Let me see if I can get that. Revelations 19. Let me get that. Damn, I don't have my sword. So is it no, let me see, it could be 21. If not, I have to look it up real quick. Bear with me. Could be, I'm sorry, 21. Damn, I have my Bible. My sword is in my car. How does it go, Israel? It goes, let me get that. Bear with me. Let me get that. Let me see if I can go back to Google. What will it let me go back to Google? Let me see. Will it let me go back to Google? No. Bear with me. Oh, let me type it better. Let me do one more word. Not Come on now. Oh, here it is. No. Is that it? Let me see. Bear with me as I'm Slovakia. You know what? This Google's a lot better. Let me see if I can go to that. Bear with me. I'm gonna go to that. I'm gonna get back to it. Bear with me. How do I get out of this? Let me go to Google. Okay, not defiled with ribbon women. Not Revelations 14. Salakia is real. I was in the wrong. Okay, let's go back. All right, what let me here? Okay, I was in Psalms 40 and 5. It took me to Jeremiah 29 and 11, an expected end, and then it led me to right. Okay, let me read it again. So let me kind of catch up with where I was. So Psalms 40 and 5. Many, O Yahweh, my power, are thy wonderful works which you have done, and your thoughts are which are toward us. So Psalms 40 and 5, and your thoughts which are toward us led me to Jeremiah 29 and 11. For I know the thoughts that I think towards you, says the Lord Yahweh, thoughts of peace, the new kingdom, and not of evil, which is America, the image of America, the beast, to give you an expected end, which is a new kingdom, being immortal, ruling and reigning in righteousness with the best of the best, the gleaning of the grape, which I went to Isaiah 1 and 9, and Isaiah 1 and 9 led me to Revelations 14 and 4. I was talking about the remnant, the best of the best, the gleaning of the grape. He's going to start the kingdom off with the best. He's not going to start the kingdom off with you prosperity, gospel loving, 2/3 Jake, Caesar Borgia calling on America with a triple K, Keisha, Jake, Eve, beta male Negroes. No, he's going to start the kingdom off with the best of the best. It says Revelations 14 and 4. These are they which was not defiled with women. Women is the philosophy of Christianity, Catholicism, Dalai Lama, Buddha, Muslim, Ouija boards. For they are virgins. Yes, Lord willing, I'm a virgin. I am not defiled anymore with Christianity, Catholicism, Caesar Borgia, swine's flesh, clean shaven. These are they which follow the Lamb wheresoever he goeth. Who's the Lamb? Yahushua. These were redeemed from among men. Remember, we just read, and was that Revelation 9 and Revelation 11 and 12? And they ascended up to heaven in a cloud, and their enemies beheld them. That exceeding great army that is on their feet, that I read in Ezekiel. You got to keep up now. Got to keep up. Line upon line, precept upon precept. That was in Ezekiel 37 and 10. These are they which follow the Lamb, Yahushua, wheresoever he go. Not Caesar Borgia. Caesar Borgia is not the Lamb. These, the 144K men that are left on planet Earth, and the 1/3 men, women, and children, these were redeemed among men, delivered out of World War III, preserved during Jacob's trouble, being the first fruits, the ones that will start the kingdom off. You will have to be birthed through the loins of the 144K men. You prosperity gospel loving, Caesar Borgia loving Negroes, and through the womb of the elect ladies, being the first fruits unto Yahweh and to the Lamb to start off the new kingdom. Excuse my voice. Back to Psalms 40 and 5. Many, O Yahweh, my power, are thy wonderful works which you have done by setting aside the remnant, the gleaning of the grape, the best of the best, to start off the new kingdom that will not be defiled with women, that will be redeemed among men. Thank you for those wonderful works, for preserving the remnant. Lord willing, I'm part of that number. And your thoughts which are toward us. And that led me back to that Psalm, Jeremiah 29 and 9. For I know the thoughts that I think towards you, says the Lord Yahweh, thoughts of peace and not of evil, to give you an expected end. And once again, the expected end is the new kingdom, to be immortal. Lord willing, I'm part of that number of the hopeful elect men, that I will have the expected end of immortality prior to the missiles, immortality in the new kingdom, starting off the new kingdom as a progenitor of my own people. It says, Psalms 40 and 5, they cannot be reckoned up in order unto thee. If I would declare and speak them, they are more than can be numbered. His wonderful works are more than can be numbered. You see, Psalms 40 and 6, sacrifice and offerings you did not desire. Why? Because obedience is better than sacrifice. Sacrifice and offerings you did not desire. He desired your obedience now. All in, trusting in, believing in, depending on, hoping in, expecting, looking forward to, looking up. That's what he expects. My ears have you opened to this knowledge, to this truth, to this understanding, to this enlightenment, to this new song. Burnt offerings and sin offerings have you not required. Obedience is what he requires. Seek ye first the kingdom of Yahweh. That's obedience. Seek ye first the kingdom of Yahweh, and all these things shall be added unto you. Provision, protection, immortality, supernatural power. Let's get that. Psalms 27 and 4. One thing have I desired of the Lord Yahweh, that I will seek after. I just read that. Did I just say that? Seek ye first the kingdom. That's the spirit. Seek ye first the kingdom of Yahweh, and all these things shall be added unto you. I believe that's Matthew 6:33. One thing have I desired of the Lord Yahweh. What is a desire? A need, a want, a passion, a lust for. One thing I desire, lust for, gotta have, need, that I will seek after. What? That I may dwell in the house of the Lord Yahweh all the days of my life. That's the new kingdom. To behold, see the beauty of the Lord. We see the beauty of the Lord now. We just read in Psalms 40 and 5, 40 and 6, no, 40 and 5, all the wonderful works that you have done, right? It says to behold the beauty of the Lord, and we will see the beauty of the Lord in the new kingdom. We're seeing the beauty of the Lord now, the beautiful trees, the animals, the flowers, the fragrances, the bee, right? But wait till the new kingdom. We're going to even see more of the beauty of the Lord. You better read Isaiah 60. And to inquire in his temple. We will inquire in his temple of the new kingdom, because he will be the light by day and the light by night. There will be no more need of the sun nor the moon. So therefore, we will inquire in his temple, the new kingdom. That's in Psalm 60. You better read that. So Psalms 27 and 4. So back to Psalms 40 and 6 one more time. Sacrifice and offerings you did not desire. I said that because obedience, seeking after him, is better than sacrifice. My ears have you opened to this knowledge, to this truth, to this new song. Burnt offerings and sin offerings have you not required. No. Seek ye first the kingdom. Obedience is what he required. Psalms 40 and 7. Then said I, lo, look, I come in the volume of the book. It is written of me. Who comes in the volume of the book? Yahweh Shai, not Caesar Borgia. Yahweh Shai, who the world ignorantly and refuses to call, who the world ignorantly calls Jesus Christ. His name is Yahweh Shai. He's a melanated man with a beard, an afro, and an attitude. He comes in the volume of the book, not Caesar Borgia. Psalms 40:8. I delight to do thy will. Woo. Do you delight to do his will? Men, hopeful elect ladies. Do you delight to do his will? Do you desire, delight, need, lust after this word, this knowledge, this truth? Do you read like a madman or a mad woman? Do you study like a madman or a mad woman? Do you die daily to your flesh? Men, do you do your sit downs and teach? Men, do you hit the highways and byways week in and week out? You ought to. I delight to do thy will. Do you delight to do his will? Oh, my power, yea, your law is within my heart. Psalms 40:8 led me to Hebrews 10, verse 23. Let us hold fast the profession of our faith without wavering. What is the profession of our faith? Prophesying, teaching, speaking, declaring this word, this truth. My profession is my confession. You hear me, Israel? Our profession is our confession. Let us hold fast the profession of confession of our faith in Yahushua, who comes in the volume of the book without wavering, men, princesses, for he is faithful. Who is faithful? Yahushua, who comes in the volume of the book. He is faithful that promised the end of our faith, the new kingdom. Back to Psalms 40 and verse 9. Well, let me go back to that Hebrews 10. Let me see if any more on that. Hebrews 10, verse 24. And let us consider one another to provoke unto love and to good works by teaching this truth. Hitting the highways and byways week in and week out. Verse 25, Hebrews 10. Not forsaking the assembly of ourselves together, not going to a church, four walls, being led by Pastor Pervert, Bishop Bacon, Deacon Dildo, clean face, tie wearing, Caesar Borgia calling on Pastor Pervert, Deacon Dildo. No, not forsaking the assembly of ourselves together by coming together in this truth on the highways and byways, week in and week out, doing the sit downs on the internet, as the manner of some is, but exhorting one another, building each other up, edifying each other, and so much more, and so much the more as ye see the day approaching. What day approaching? The day of doom. But boom, let's get that. What day approaching? Two scriptures come to mind. Joel 2, let's grab that. Two scriptures come to mind. Uh-oh, I'm going a little fast. I'm a little excited. Let me calm down. I'm making the computer act up. Joel 2. Where is that at? Joel 2. Right? No, let's start at the top, as well as the Apocrypha. Damn. Is that second Ezra 7? Bear with me. Bear with me. Khan. Okay. What led me here? No, Hebrews 10 and 25. Hebrews 10 and 25, second half, where it says, and so much more as ye see the day approaching. What day approaching? The day when those missiles fly. The day Yahushua cracked the clouds is the day that's approaching. Jacob's trouble. When Esau, Edom, the so-called white man, come down with great wrath, knowing that he had but a short time. When Esau, Edom, the so-called white man, come in like a flood, and Yahweh Shai shall lift up a standard, that day approaching. Hebrews 10:25 led me to Joel 2:1. Blow ye the trumpet in Zion, and I'm blowing the trumpet in Zion, the men of great millstone, the men of like doctrine, week in and week out. And sound an alarm in my holy mountain, the Israelites. Let all the inhabitants of the land tremble. That's the problem. No one in the land trembles. Only thing you prosperity gospel loving, 2/3 Jake unbelieving prosperity gospel voting Christian Negroes. Only thing you tremble at is Esau Edom, the police, your neighbor, your boss, your spouse. You tremble at them, the police. You don't tremble at Yahweh. You don't tremble at his word. You don't fear Yahweh. You love Yahweh. There's a difference. You must fear him. Fear is the beginning of wisdom. Let all the inhabitants of the land tremble, and the hopeful elect men, Lord willing, I'm part of that number, as well as the 1/3 men, women, and children. We tremble, for the day of the Lord cometh, approaching. We just read that in Hebrews 10:25. For it is nigh at hand. Second verse, Joel 2. That day approaching is a day of darkness and gloominess. Woo! A day of clouds and thick darkness. Right? Okay, back. No, let's go to Second Esdras 7 in the Apocrypha, verse 43. Hebrews 10:25 led me to Joel 2:1 and 2. Joel 2:1 and 2 led me to Second Esdras 7, verse 43. As well as Hebrews 10:25 led me to Second Esdras 7:43. But the day of doom, woo, boom, 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 shall be the end of this time, when the missiles fly, and Yahweh shall crack these clouds, and the beginning of immortality for it to come. Can't wait. Wherein corruption is past. Catholicism, Caesar Borgia, America with a triple K is full of corruption. And when those missiles fly, and that day of doom come, that day that is approaching come, that day of darkness and gloominess come, it will be the end of corruption and the beginning of immortality. Back to Psalms 40 and 9. I have preached righteousness in the great congregation. I have preached righteousness in the great congregation. I'm preaching righteousness now, this new song, in the great congregation of the Israelites, especially the hopeful elect men and the 1/3 men, women, and children. Lo, I have not refrained my lips. Absolutely not. I'm all in, 10 toes down, gotta have it. Oh, Yahweh, you know us. See, I have not refrained my lips. The men of great millstone and the men of like doctrine. We have not refrained our lips from teaching this gospel to the great congregation. Psalms 40 and 10. I have not hid your righteousness within my heart, like you prosperity gospel loving, Caesar Borgia loving, voting, prosperity gospel loving Negroes. You hide righteousness in your heart. You know why? Know how you hide it in your heart? Because you call on Caesar Borgia. You eat what you want to eat. You have clean faith. Your women wear pants. You got women preaching and teaching. Happy wife, happy life mindset. You're hiding his righteousness in your heart. You're not declaring Yahweh Bahashim Yahweh. You're declaring, promoting Caesar Borgia, Catholicism. America has a future. Love, brother, prosperity. That's what you declare. You don't. So therefore, you're hiding righteousness in your heart. You're not declaring the truth. When you declare the truth, you're not hiding it in your heart. I have not hid your righteousness within my heart. I have declared your faithfulness and your salvation. Woo, woo. Declare, hear ye, his faithfulness and your salvation, his faithfulness to deliver us out of World War III, his faithfulness to preserve and protect us during Jacob's trouble. Let me get that. Revelations 15. Revelations 15. Let's get it. Okay, but let me hear. Psalms 40 and 10, where it says, I have declared your faithfulness and your salvation. His faithfulness to deliver us out of World War III into what the world call a UFO. It's not a UFO, it's a chariot. And his faithfulness to preserve us and protect us during Jacob's trouble. Psalms 40 and 10 led me to Revelations 15 and 3. And they sing the song of Moses, the servant of Yahweh. Who sang it? The ones that are delivered out of World War III and provided for during Jacob's trouble, that have been redeemed from among men, that have that Thawah marked in their forehead, and sung the song of the Lamb. The song of the Lamb is Yahushua, saying, great and marvelous are thy works, his faithfulness and salvation. Lord Yahweh, Bahashem Yahushai, power, almighty, just and true are your ways. You did what you said you was going to do. Your faithfulness and your salvation. You King of saints. Back to Psalms 40 and 10. I have not hid your righteousness within my heart. I have declared your salvation and your faithfulness and your salvation. I have not concealed your loving kindness and your truth from the great congregation. Absolutely not. We teach week in and week out his loving kindness and truth to the congregation of the Israelites. We teach his faithfulness and salvation. We have not hid his righteousness within our heart. The men of great millstone and the men of like doctrine. So, excuse me again, my voice from Camp Friday. Psalms 40 and 11. Withhold not your tender mercies from me, O Yahweh. Let your loving kindness, there it is again, and your truth continually preserve me. Let me see. Let's see. You know what? I'm going to go back real quick. Let's go to Deuteronomy 4 and 9 real quick. It's going to back up that Psalms 40 and 10. Psalms 40 and 10 led me to Deuteronomy 4 and 9. I would teach it to the congregation. You're right. Your faithfulness and your salvation, your truth and your loving kindness led me to Deuteronomy 4 and 9. Only take heed to thyself and keep your soul diligently. What is your soul? Your mind, your will, and your emotions. Lest you forget the things which thy eyes have seen. It says, unless they depart from your heart all the days of your life. That's why it says, he said, withhold not. No, I'm sorry. Let me go back. Psalms 40 and 10. I have not hid your righteousness within my heart. I have declared your faithfulness and salvation. I have not concealed your loving kindness and truth from the great congregation. Psalms 40 and 10 led me to Deuteronomy 4 and 9. Only take heed to thyself and keep your soul diligently. Your soul is your mind, your will, and your emotions. Keep it diligently, lest you forget the things which your eyes have seen, his faithfulness, his righteousness, his salvation, his deliverance, his preservation, and lest they depart from your heart all the days of your life. That's why you hide it not in your heart, but teach them your sons. You are to tell your children about his loving kindness, his faithfulness, his salvation, and your sons' sons. Deuteronomy 4 and 10, especially the day that you stood before the Lord your power in Horeb, when the Lord Yahweh said unto thee, gather me the people together, and I will make them hear my words. We are gathering the people together now, the 144K hopeful elect men and the 1/3 men, women, and children. We're gathering them now. We're fishing for them now, that they may hear your word, Yahweh, via the internet, that they may learn to fear me. You hear that, Christian? Learn to fear him. No, brother, I'm learning to love him. No, learn to fear him all the days that they shall live upon the earth. We are to walk in fear, brokenheartedness, contrite meekness, lowly of spirit, and that they may teach their children. One more, Deuteronomy 11 and 19. And ye shall teach them your children his loving kindness, his righteousness, his salvation, the fear of Yahweh, speaking of them when you sitteth in your house. So when you're in your house, men, princesses, teach your children the loving kindness, the salvation, the fear of the Lord. When you walketh by the way in your home, when you lieth down, teach them, and when you riseth up. So at all times, as often as possible, teach your children the fear of the Lord, the loving kindness, the righteousness of Yahweh, the salvation of Yahweh. Back to Psalms 40 and 11. Psalms 40 and 11. Withhold not your tender mercies from me, Baba Kushal. Withhold not your tender mercies from me, because these phones can give us cancer. The water can kill us. The air could kill us. With all this wickedness in society can kill you. So withhold not your tender mercies from me, O Yahweh. Let your loving kindness and your truth continually preserve me. We need that now in 2024 under Esau's Edom rulership. Psalms 40 and 11 led me to Lamentations 3 and 22. It is of the Lord's mercies that we are not consumed. Like I said, these phones with the 5G could give us cancer and kill us. The food we eat, Esau Edom give us, can kill us. Lamentations 3:22. It is of the Lord's mercies, Yahweh's mercies, that we are not consumed by Esau Edom's wicked technology. Why? Because his compassions fail not. His loving kindness toward us faileth not. His care for us faileth not. Psalms 40 and 12. For innumerable evils have compassed me about. Esau Edom's technology is a innumerable evil. Concrete is an innumerable evil. Concrete is an evil. Plastic is an evil. Chemtrails is an evil. Christianity is an evil. Colonel Caesar Borgia is an evil. Nuclear missiles is an evil. For innumerable evils in America with a triple K have compassed about me. Every day we deal with innumerable evils under Esau Edom's rulership in America with a triple K. My iniquities have taken hold upon me because we're in our captivity. So we're full of iniquity. That's why we must die daily, so that I am not able to look up. That's on purpose. Esau Edom, all these innumerable evils put so much iniquity on us that we must die daily so that we can look up. But most 2/3 Jake unbelieving Negroes, Prosperity Gospel loving, voting Negroes, Caesar Borgia loving Negroes, they don't look up because they're full of iniquity. They are more than the hairs of my head, these iniquities, these innumerable evils in America with a triple K. Therefore, my heart faileth me. That led me to Ephesians 5:15. See then that you walk circumspectly. Circle and spec is circum, like the circle that you're in. Turn, look around, have your head on a swivel. You must walk circumspectly. Circle, circle, spec, look. So look around, have your head on a swivel in America with a triple K. Why? Because of the innumerable evils of the iniquities that what did it say? It said the iniquities that have taken hold upon us, so that we may not able to look up. They are more than the head of my head. Therefore my heart faileth. So therefore walk circumspectly, not as fools. Christians are fools. Prosperity gospel lovers are fools. Caesar Borgia lovers are fools. Voters are fools. But as wise, the elect, the hopeful elect men, women, and children, redeeming the time, buying it back by getting into this truth. Yahweh said, he said, I will restore the years that the cankerworm have taken. The cankerworm is Christianity, Catholicism, being a nigger, unbeliever, a backslider, an adulterer. When you get into this truth, you redeem time, you buy it back. Why? Because the days are evil, innumerable evils. Psalms 40:13. Be Baba Kushah, be Baba Kushah, be pleased, O Yahweh, to deliver me. Baba Kushah. Be pleased, Yahweh, to deliver me out of World War III. Be pleased, Yahweh, to provide for me, to preserve me during Jacob's trouble. Be pleased, Yahweh, O Yahweh, to deliver me. O Yahweh, make haste, Baba Kushah, to help me. Baba Kushah, please, because the days are evil. Psalms 40:14. Let them be ashamed and confounded together that seek after the soul, my soul, to destroy me, to destroy it. Let them be ashamed and confounded together, ashamed and confounded together that seek after my soul to destroy it. Your soul is your mind, your will, and your emotions. And who seeks after your soul to destroy it? Esau, Edom, the so-called white man, with his lifestyle, with his stress, with his way of living, with his food, with his water, with his temptations. Let them be driven backward and put to shame that wish me evil. Psalms 40:14 led me to Psalm 6 and 10. Psalms 40:14 led me to Psalm 6 and 10. Let all my enemies be ashamed and sore vexed. You want to know vexed? Who are our enemies? You better read Psalms 83, the first 6 or 7 verses. Psalms 83, you better read that. Let all my enemies be ashamed and sore vexed. And I told you earlier, and I'm going to keep saying it, you prosperity gospel loving, voting, Caesar Borgia loving, prosperity gospel loving Negroes, you are the enemy as well. Yes, we don't like you. Let all my enemies be ashamed and sore vexed in these last days, where it says in Psalms 40:14 that seek after my soul to destroy it. Let them be driven backward and put to shame. Wish evil, wish me evil. Ephesians 5. Psalm 6 and 10. Let all my enemies be ashamed and sore vexed. Let them return and be ashamed suddenly. Back to Psalms 40:15. Let them be desolate, for a reward of their shame that say unto me, aha, aha. That led me to, Salakia. Let's keep going. One more. Let's add one more to that Psalms 40:14. Psalms 10 and 8. He, Esau, Edom, the so-called white man, sitteth in lurking places of the villages. In the secret places does he murder the innocent. We're the innocent, the Israelites. His eyes is privately set against the poor. We are the poor, the Israelites. Psalms 40 and 15 led me to, let's keep one more. Psalms 40 and 14 led me to Psalms 58 and 6. Break their teeth, O Yahweh, of our enemy. O Yahweh, in their mouth. Break out the teeth of the young lions, O Yahweh. Psalms 40 and 14. Once again, let them be desolate, be desolate for a reward for their shame that say unto me, aha, aha. Psalms 40 and 16. Let all those that seek thee rejoice and be glad in thee. Woo. Let such as love your salvation say continually, the Lord be magnified. Man, I got a lot on that one, but it's okay. So let's go back. Psalms, let's do it. Psalms 40 and 14. Let's go. I'm going backwards. It's okay. Psalms 40 and 14 led me to Habakkuk 2 and 16. You are filled with shameful glory, Esau, Edom, America. Drink you also, and let your foreskin be uncovered. You're being exposed for the devil that you are. That's in Thessalonians where it says, what does it go? That the man of sin be revealed. Who's the man of sin? Esau, Edom. He's being revealed. His foreskin is being uncovered. The cup of the Lord Yahweh's right hand shall be turned unto thee. And the cup of his right hand is that Psalm 75 and 8. And shameful spewing shall be on thy glory. That's what's happening now. Your glory is your America. Your glory is your technology. Your glory is your Catholicism. Your glory is Caesar Borgia. However, shameful spewing shall be on your glory. Esau, Edom, you damn devil. One more. Lamentations 2 and 15. All that pass by clap their hands at thee, at us right now. They clap their hands at us. Who do? Esau, Edom, and the other nations, they clap their hands at us. You prosperity gospel loving, 2/3 Jake voting, Negro Christians, you clap your hands at the brothers too when you ride by us on the highways and the byways week in and week out. Tell us to go home, get a job, shut up. You know that this is a cult. They pass by and clap their hand at thee. They hiss and wag their head at the daughter of Jerusalem, the men, saying, is this the city that men called the perfection of beauty? We used to be the bomb diggity. We used to be the perfection of beauty, men, Jerusalem, the joy of the whole earth. We used to be the joy of the whole earth. Now all we are called now are jailbirds, drug addicts, deadbeat dads, whores. Psalms 40 and 16. Let all those that let all those that seek thee rejoice and be glad in thee. Let all those that seek thee, seek ye first the kingdom, and all these things shall be added unto thee. Seek to, I read it earlier. I can't remember what it, but it was the word seek was in it earlier. Seek thee. See, seek all those, let all those that seek thee rejoice and be glad in thee. Let such as love your salvation, your deliverance, your preservation, your provision, say continually, the Lord be magnified. Psalms 40 and 6, Psalms 40 and 16 led me to Psalm 72 and 12. For he shall deliver the needy when he crieth, the poor also, and him that has no helper. Psalms 40 and 17. But I am poor and needy, yet the Lord Yahweh thinketh upon me. But I am poor and needy, the Israelites, the contrite ones, the meek ones, the lowly, the brokenhearted. For I am poor and needy, yet the Lord Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahushua, thinketh upon me. You are my help and my deliverer. Woo! My help and my deliverer. make no tarrying, Baba Kushaw, oh my power. Right. Psalms 40 and 17 led me to that Psalm 72 and 12. For he shall deliver the needy when he crieth, the poor also. We just read that. And him that have no helper. So Psalms 40 and 17 led me to Psalms 72 and 12. Did I say that right? Psalms 40 and 17 led me to Psalms 72 and 12. And that's it. This is your brother Kawas Malak. Hope the lesson was edifying and to the point, Israel. This has been Psalms 40, breakdown to the best of my ability in the spirit. Once again, pray for me. I'm praying for you, Israel. Kwam Yasharala. Rise, Israel. We got next, baby, any day now, guaranteed. Can't wait. Book it. Barakatah Yahweh. Barakatah Yahweh Shai. Barakatah Yahweh. Barakatah Yahweh Shai. Barakatah Yahweh. Barakatah Yahweh Shai. Yahweh Bahashim, Yahweh Shai, Bahashim Harakat Quadash, Call Halayim La, Abanawa Yahweh, Bahashim Yahweh Shai, Bahashim Harakat Quadash, Alleluia, Yahweh, Bahashim Yahweh Shai, Bahashim Harakat Quadash, Hakawanaya, Labia, Mahashab Wathia, Banyamya, Ra, Wahasa'ith, Hamasafia, Baba Kushal, Baba Kushal, Baba Kushal. Shemai, 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 Thalaptaya, Aita, Babakushal, Babakushal, Babakushal. Double honors to the apostles, elder bishops of Great Millstone that taught me this truth, that rule well. Peace and salutations to the hopeful 144,000 elect men saints that are left on planet Earth, as well as the 1/3 men, women, and children only in these last days. And to the new and to the few brothers and sisters listening to me that's in this truth, to you I say Shalom, Abba, Babal, DTA.